Hello everyone, today, NWBIG Watch is bringing you a review comparing two watches. On one side, we have the 3rd generation Black Submariner from VS Factory. On the other, the 3rd generation NWBIG Black Submariner from Clean Factory. Through this video, I'll share a detailed comparison with you all. A lot of people ask me, for the 3rd generation Black Submariner, should they go for VS Factory or Clean Factory? There's a lot of confusion, so today I want to clear that up for you. First, let's look at the dimensions. The actual measured case diameter is 40.6 mm. This is the VS Factory model. This is the Clean Factory model. The dimensions are identical. Although the official specification is 40 mm, the actual measurement is 40.6 mm. This is true for the genuine watch as well. The thickness is 12.7 mm. The VSF is 12.7 mm. The Clean Factory is also 12.7 mm. So, both are up to standard and okay, there are no issues with the dimensions. Okay, let's take a look. VS Factory's execution of this 3rd generation Black Submariner is exceptionally good, especially when it comes to the movement. It uses the Dandong 3-3-5 movement. Clean Factory, on the other hand, uses a 3230 movement from the Shanghai factory. So, they are different. The power reserve is also different. Let's take a look. The VS Factory BEZEL ... is unidirectional, it's not bidirectional. Unidirectional rotation, a bidirectional bezel would be for a GMT master. The Clean Factory bezel is also very smooth and silky. This one, the VS Factory's rotation feels more tactile, and the sound is a bit louder. This one is a bit quieter. This one has a more pronounced feel to it. For the VS Factory model, the solid center pinion and hands are all executed superbly. A key feature of the 3rd generation Submariner is the small crown logo at the 6 o'clock position. If it doesn't have this crown, it's a 2nd generation model. The laser-etched anti-counterfeit mark is present, we can see from different angles. It's located right here. Right in this spot, both have a small, hidden laser-etched crown. Including the Clean Factory model, it has one as well. These are all standard features now. It's not that some have it and some don't, they all do. If you can see the crown clearly with your naked eye, then it's a very poor fake. Comparing the dials of these two watches, which one has the upper hand? First point. On the 3rd generation Submariner, this part of the bezel insert should be raised and protrude. You see, this part protrudes, the genuine is also raised. However, on the Clean Factory model, it's recessed. Can you see that? You can see the edge. This one protrudes, theirs is recessed. So, for the Clean Factory, their bezel insert construction here is incorrect. This area is not done right, an expert would see this spot and know it's a replica. Regarding the Lume tip, I feel this one is made better. This one here seems a bit too flat and thin. Let's look at the back. This is the VS Factory. The fitment between the Caseback and the bracelet and links is excellent. The clasp code is 1LQ on the current batch. The engravings on the crown are all very well done. The clasp action is also very good. Very precise. This is the Clean Factory model. Clean Factory's Caseback is also executed very well. The bracelet fitment is also excellent. This is from Clean Factory. Clean Factory's clasp code is 8F8L. The clasp engravings are also done very well. The most important part lies in its movement. This is the VS factory model. It uses the Dandong 3-3-5 movement. Unscrew the crown. The Dandong 3-3-5 movement, after being fully wound, allows the watch to run for 72 hours. If it's the clean factory version, it uses a Shanghai 3230 movement, which has a power reserve of only about 42 hours. So its power reserve is not as long as VS factories. Okay, let's look at its functions. Its adjustment method. Unscrew the crown, pull it out to the first position to adjust the date. Pull it out to the second position to adjust the time. The hands move forward when turning the crown counterclockwise, which is correct. Now let's look at this one. Unscrew the crown, pull it out one click. Because this clean factory model is a no-date submariner, it doesn't have a date function, so there is no ghost date position. The movement it uses is called the 3230 movement. The 3230 movement, you see, also moves forward when turned counterclockwise. This adjustment method is also correct. It's just that one has a date function and the other doesn't. In reality, this movement, if modified, doesn't have the date setting here. Because originally, on a watch with a date, the first click is for adjusting the date. The second click is for adjusting the time. That's how it works. This one, since it has no date, pulling it out one click directly adjusts the time. This is correct. The time setting methods for both are correct. The difference lies in the heart of the movement, its power reserve, and stability. Okay, next let's take a look at the heart of this watch. The most crucial part, the watch's heart. So, how do we distinguish whether this watch is truly from VS factory? Let's open the case back and take a look at the movement. Okay, hold on a moment, we'll open it now. This is VS Factory's Dandong 3-3-5 movement. In our domestic market, this movement is the top tier, the ceiling. This is the 3235 movement. For the 3-3-5 movement, it has these two adjustment devices here. This is a VS Factory feature. If it's not from VS Factory, it won't have these two devices. It will only have one. See that? Now let's look at this one. This is the clean factory model. For clean factory's 3235 movement, and also its 3230 movement, this area only has one adjustment device. It only has one device. This is the clean factory version. Two devices means it's the VS factory version. Clean factory's other device is hidden inside. This is a 3230 movement. The 3230 and 3235 movements are essentially identical. For clean factory, they only have one device. Two devices is the VS factory. This one point is enough to distinguish them. This movement is what's truly excellent. The Shanghai factory's movement is still not as stable as this VS factory one. Okay, next let's look at the watch's lume and how it looks when worn. My advice is, if you're getting a third-generation submariner, it's best to go for the VS factory version. Because its power reserve is very strong. Let's take a look. This is the VS factory third-generation model. For the third-generation model, its bracelet and this section are relatively slim, while the bracelet itself is wide. If you buy a third-generation submariner, where this part is very thick and large, it proves that what you bought is not the third generation. Okay, let's check out the lume performance on this watch. Okay, let's charge the lume. Look, its lume is extremely bright. We'll charge the lume. Including this one from Clean Factory, its lume is also very bright and exceptionally good. Between these two watches, in terms of appearance, I believe the VS Factory has a slight edge. Including the movement, it's also better and more stable than Clean Factories, with a stronger power reserve. Sure, I recommend that for the 3rd generation Submariner, you should go for this VS Factory version. Of course, if you think what I said is wrong, you can opt for the Clean Factory one, which we can also provide for you. Okay, that's all for this brief review.